Commander, Ritlock. Good to have you here. Steel Catcher arrived already, and the talks underway. I expected to see more troops. Did you clear out base camp for the parley? Unfortunately, our alliance has been bleeding defectors day and night. Defectors? Still. Worse since you left. Steel Catcher's forces are impressive. And they've come at us with a propaganda assault too. That can't be good for morale. Or your forward momentum. It's not. We've lost ground as well as troops to the enemy. Where's the new front line? You're walking through it? Ryland holds both lanes. And everything in between. Ritlock, got a message from QuitarHero Islands called for a parley. Yeah, his warband's been leading Bangar's army for a while now. This war is taking too long. And Bangar's managed to throw too many bodies between us and him. Maybe Ryland will be reasonable, give us a chance to move some of those bodies out of the line of fire. We'll see. I'm your ride. Meet me at the Eye of the North. Ritlock. How long since you been on the front? Not for a couple weeks. QuitarHero's had me doing some recon through the homelands. Better get a move on. Parleys mean politicians, I'd rather be close enough to have CRE's back. Commander, Ritlock. Good to have you here. Steel Catcher arrived already, and the talks underway. I expected to see more troops. Did you clear out base camp for the parley? Unfortunately, our alliance has been bleeding defectors day and night. Defectors? Still. Worse since you left. Steel Catcher's forces are impressive. And they've come at us with a propaganda assault too. That can't be good for morale. Or your forward momentum. It's not. We've lost ground as well as troops to the enemy. Where's the new front line? You're walking through it? Ryland holds both lanes. And everything in between. What's going on? Any last words? Smodger. He said they'd stop these until the outcome of the parley. Mercy. Charabov. Fire. What the hell? Smodger's standard operating procedure for dealing with his Iron Legion defectors. He knows the point of this war is to save the Char, right? Apparently he's big on battlefield justice. But that's iron business. Killing M in a fair fight's one thing, they made a choice to change sides. But this, it's a waste. It's slaughter. Let's work for a swift end to this war, then. Again, our terms are simple: announce your surrender and proclaim your support of Bangar's campaign. You've had some luck, but the tides of war are fickle. You can't expect to keep what you've taken. Leave and live. Don't know how much plainer I can make it? To you or your packed friends. Centurion. Tribune Steel Catcher. He's earned it? Yeah, I can see the scars. I'm here to save lives, Tribune. How many Char have died already? Then tell the Imperators to accept this offer. You forget you're up against the greatest military leaders of the legions. Most of Iron now marches with Dominion forces under my command. Bangar's Dominion forces. The Tribune's power is but a taste of Bangar's reach. Next, an Elder Dragon. This is Bangar's war. He'll lead our people to ruin. But he can't without Ryland. Move aside so we can stop him. Take the territory and hold it. I've accomplished my mission and more. I'm offering you mercy at my own discretion. If you let Bangar wake Hormig, he will destroy us all. Be smart. Excuse us, Imperators. Is this a bad time? I offered a parley out of respect. But it's clear your allegiances are askew. Tribune St. Offer rescinded. See you on the battlefield. Damn it. Who the hell are you? Cretia, this is Logan Thackeray. Logan, Tribune Cretia Stoneglow. Great to finally meet an old friend of Ritlock's. Not the time. Commander, take a seat. We need to strategize. What are you doing here, Logan? The Queen sent us with a troop of Seraph to repay Krita's debt to the Blood Legion. Your memorable arrival aside, I speak for the Imperators when I say we are grateful to have you and Lady Casimir with us. Could you give the politicking a rest? You didn't complain when I brokered our treaty with Ebonhawk. You do like to tell that story? Repeatedly. Your point? We are losing everything. What are we going to do about that? Take a subtler approach. Gather intel, find their weak spots. Ash. You move in the shadows, collecting secrets you share when you feel like it. Head on and face to face, that's how you win wars. Dominion's weakest spot is they're wrong and we're right. We don't have the numbers anymore. Head to head, we'll lose. We have to rethink our strategy. The right war machine's worth 50 bodies any day. No matter how good your machines are, we'll never retake the beach. Not without infantry in the trenches. And who's going to build them? You keep shooting your defectors. So let's abandon the forest and focus on retaking the beach. Good, but young. Steele's following the strategies we were taught, the ones Bangar prefers. A smaller, mobile force would use the forest terrain to our advantage. Ryland won't expect the change in tactics. Some of the Seraph share mesmer abilities. Malice could factor us in. Maybe it's time to teach the cubs a few new tricks. The commander is right. We're calling ourselves the United Legions. We need to walk the walk, blood, ash, and mesmers in the forest. And flame, iron, and seraph regulars on the beach. It's a good plan. Seems reasonable. Very well. Do your thing, Sorchato. On the beach we'll show Dominion's forces and our own what it means to be Char. We've got a mission and a strategy. Commander, I'll meet you and Ritlock at the Blood Legion bivouac. In battle there are always setbacks. Remember why we fight? Besides, we've taken the Overlook before, should be easier now, right? Cheers. Laughs. That's the spirit. Those Imperator types, it's like dancing with devourers. Don't love mixing politics with warfare. If that's what Krishi has been dealing with all this time, I don't envy her. Commander, Ritlock. How'd we lose so much ground, CRE? We were so focused on Bangar, Ryland, and his warband took us by surprise. I underestimated him. Every time steel gains an inch, one of ours wonders if they chose the wrong side. No way you could predict how many idiots would buy their crap. How are you holding up? I've got full command of the infantry here. Malice is employing her share of ash tactics in the forest. Where do you want us? Troops need to see you out there. Morale is low. We can't afford any more deserters. Centurion's Edge Crusher and Backdraft are handling support. They'll tell you where you can do the most good. We're on it, CRE. Nice partnering up like this. All that working in the open was making my skin crawl. Don't back down. That's just allergies. Ah, Tribune Brimstone. Anything we can help you with, sir? Actually, we're supposed to help you, Galena. Where can we lend a hand? All over, really. Legion forces are pretty thin on the ground and damn Minister of Morales got recordings spitting Dominion propaganda all over the place. Her voice already makes me want to punch something. Smash a few speakers, problem solved. Our scouts have been hitting Dominion supply caravans just beyond camp. They could use some help with that. Well done. Plus the supplies we'll need to get to the quartermaster. And our sentries have been pulling triple shifts. Be good if you could check on them. We'll take care of it. And we'll be waiting here when you're done. Think we'll cover more ground if we split up. See you soon, Commander. Thanks, Commander. You beat Tribune Brimstone, but I'm sure he'll be swaggering in any minute. Part of the mission's to collect more intel. But the bugs we planted have been glitchy. We'll take any edge we can get. I'll see what I can do. Keep your eyes open, Commander. We're spread too thin. Dominion keeps slipping past our sentries. They make it hard for our agents to courier sensitive messages to camp critical intel on enemy troop movements. Take a smaller version of his cipher key. Translate any coded messages they've left and relay the intel back to us. I'll report whatever I find. Commander, our strategy is working. We're regaining ground bit by bit. Nothing helps morale like winning. True. But we're still outnumbered. And we've got soldiers who've been alone out there too long. You've made an impact across camp, now I need you further afield. And watch your back out there, Commander. Don't you understand? Dominion will prevail. Join the winning side. I disagree with your strategy. Again, a direct attack will take the space in half the time. And give them warning to destroy whatever intel they've got in there. What's the plan? We have to assume we'll be outnumbered inside. If you'd consulted me beforehand, I could have brought a war machine or two. Regardless, Malice is right. We need to take the space quickly and quietly. With a party this big, I can cloak a few of us so we won't be seen. But lumber around like a tank and they will hear you. Why don't Ritlock and I stay out here, cover your tail? Smodger, we could use some extra hands. Iron, guard. Yes, sir. I've got your back, Commander. Keep your eyes open. Communications from Bangar, intel about their next strategies, whatever you find, we can use it. I could rig it to blow. We don't know what or who's on the other side of that door. Enemy combatants. I'd feel better if we had line of sight. Let's find a quieter way to get these doors open. Step softer, Commander. We can only escape notice so many times. Could be a key around here somewhere. That should do it. Let's get the hall door open. Okay, I suggest. This is ridiculous. Charging yell. Intruders. Damn it, Smodger. That's right, you cowards. Taste the blades of your betters. Come and get some. Watch it. Shoulda taken my Tribune's deal. Throw down your weapon, Steel Temper. You're outnumbered and outmaneuvered, Cinder. Cinder, please. I've known your whole warband ever since you were cubs. This isn't you. Thought we knew you, too. Guess we were wrong. Stop. What do you mean, stop? She's his second. Her life is worth more than her death. To Ryland. To us. You want to use her as a bargaining chip. Taking her prisoner will bring Ryland back to the table. We don't want your cub at the table. We want him off the table. There's daylight between Ryland and Bangar. We can use it. Get Ryland to see reason and switch sides. Spare her and we look weak. Eradicate these traitors, win the war. That's the goal. I thought the goal was the survival of the Char. Cretia, I get the impulse. But isn't this off mission? We've got to push north, stop Bangar before he can wake Hormig. If we can bring Ryland around and steal with him, we can use their strength, their intel, against Bangar. You want to bring him to heel, send him this one's head on a pike. The great diplomat. Cretia, the last parley with Ryland didn't end well. What makes you think this can work? It's what we do for Warband. Cre's right. He'll come. Might even listen. Steele doesn't answer to you anymore. And you don't know Ryland at all. Shut up, Centurion. I want you alive, but I don't need you conscious. This is insanity. But if it works, it could end the war without further bloodshed. Bunch of naive cubs, all of you. I can get a message to Ryland. Quietly. We need him to come alone. Disgusted noise, I'm going back out to win the war. Good. All the noise you make will give Malice cover. Ritlock and I can help with that. Fine. Meet me at the Iron Pavilion. Rather stick an iron spike in my eye, but fine. Burn me. Full house. Ryland should be arriving soon. Logan, Cass. Why don't you guys hang back this time? You've been valuable allies. And I am grateful for all your help. But Ryland. We understand. There's too much at stake. We're at your service, as long as you need us, Tribune Stoneglow. Call me Cretia. Commander, let's collect our prisoner. Centurion. It's time. Chain me all you want. Ryland will never kneel to you. It's not about that. It's about saving our people. Including you. You say that now. But get a little power, sink your teeth in. Cub, you've got a lot to learn. Save it. I've learned plenty. Seen and done plenty. Old heads aren't the only ones fit to lead. You've proven yourselves. But choices made in the field stay with you. You used a searing crystal. Made my people complicit in your war crime. I command the beach. There was a weakness to exploit, so I did. And it worked. Very well, actually. Do you even care how much char blood is on your hands? Dear Ephraim. From Flame, I expected backbone. Overstep again and you won't have to worry about Bangar, I'll rip out your throat myself. As if you've got the claws. I close my eyes, you sound just like Bangar. You have good reason to be angry, Ephraim. But now's not the time. We need a pact with Ryland. Do we? We've retaken the territory. No reason to negotiate with Steelcatcher. We agreed, Ryland's our best chance to get to Bangar fast and stop him for good. Cretia will speak for us. All of us. You got him here, Cretia. Now get him to listen. You, Ryland, leading blood. That should be our future. Hope Ryland doesn't waste it. Or your lives. Warband above self. A warband of two. What? What? You hadn't heard? Your playmates are defeated and dead. That's war. Real civil. Ferrer can't teach you everything. Steelcatcher's late. Maybe he doesn't value this one as much as you people think. Smodger the Unflinching. I fought you, and I'm damn sure you gave yourself that name. Laugh cough. Tribune Steelcatcher. Tribune Stoneglow. I'm here. Your warband mates. I'm very sorry for your loss. Are you? Gives you the advantage. You were told to come alone. I'm talking to Stoneglow. So. What do you want? Rejoin the legions. Put an end to our people killing each other. My orders haven't changed. The situation has changed. Vishen, Nicobar, Renoa. Are those orders worth your loyalty? And what orders are you giving? I'm not giving you orders. I'm trying to bring you home. Grumbles under his breath. I'm not some cub who wandered off. And your hostage isn't a toy you're holding until I fall in line. Think. Bangar's compromised. He's trying to yoke an elder dragon. This war will get so much worse. Steel could turn the tide. Our people flock to you, they're your responsibility. You're their future. This whole farce is a waste of... Smodger. Dominion. Commander. We need him. Go. We've got this. Ryland. Wait. He's not going to get far. Our forces have taken the bridge. Then we don't need you, Smodger. You've done more than enough. I lanced a tumor and cauterized the wound. You absolute ass. We had a chance to save them, to bring them all home. How do we get Ryland back? Smodger's head on a pike. I am a Legion Imperator. With no honor. CRE should let Ryland kill you. Stop. I don't see him. And it's too quiet. Burn me. How could you? Defend yourselves. What the hell is that? I warned you before, the Tribune was just a taste of Bangar's power. With Bangar's true leadership and vision, the Char have evolved. Oh my. Ridlock. They look like sons of Svanir. Ryland's gone. We can't let them get beyond this valley. Face the might of the Frost Legion. I'll take the high ground. You do that. Keep them off me, Commander. I'm calling in a bigger gun. Hold them. Don't let them get around us. You haven't made a dent in our numbers. They fight smarter than Icebrood. Look at what our Imperator has achieved. You should have chosen his side. You're nothing but Hormix beasts. Better we kill you all or die trying. Fear the power of Frost. Look at what our Imperator has achieved. You should have chosen his side. Your minds are too weak to resist the coming storm. Frost Legion. Cut them down. Engineers. Obliterate them. Frost Legion. Cut them down. Fall back. Retreat and regroup. Behind me. They're coming faster. Where's Ryland? Gone. He's gone back to Bangar. You had no right. It's done. Now. You are not Conjurer. No one here will ever bow to you. We've lost the bridge. And we met the Frost Legion. Bangar. He served our people up as slaves to Hormig. They're abominations. We've got to end this. Malice, what about your agents in Dominion? How did you? You're the Ash Imperator. I sent double agents to get eyes on Bangar. They will get us the intel we need to stop him. Give them time. We'll continue to hold the territory. We'll heal. And when a way forward opens, we'll be ready. Yes, it is I, Senior Crystallographer Smoxy. You may be familiar with my thaumaturgical graduate thesis, Asymmetric Crystalline Refraction of Magical Waves? Counselor Zudo described it as subversive, fascinating, and pretty good. I need quality crystals to continue my groundbreaking research. None of that low-grade human garbage. No offense. Bring me crystals and I'll reward you handsomely. Plus a special thanks in my next paper. Which I assure you is great exposure and could land you a dream internship with the Inquest. What is this place? Well, I'm glad you asked. This, my dear adventurer, is the Black Lion Raid Depot. Your one-stop shop for success. If you have what it takes to face the biggest challenges in Tyria, and I know you do. We carry an assortment of combat essentials, from all-natural, raid-enhancing consumables to protective equipment. So bring your resolve and your coin purse to the Black Lion Raid Depot today. We got your message. We appreciate your willingness to help, but are you sure you're up for the mission? When Bennett told me about the horrors he endured while in White Mantle captivity, I felt it my duty to assist. We'll blast these zealots back into the history books. All right. I don't know what'll happen inside, but I'm glad you're with us just the same. We'll let you know when we're ready to begin the assault. We're ready. Has everyone made peace with their gods, spirits, deities, or trees? Good. I'm carrying a heavy payload and won't be of much use in a fight. I can cast spells when absolutely needed, but for the most part you'll need to keep me alive. You think you can do that? Any volunteers for escort duty? Cough. We'll figure it out as we go. Shout and I'll follow you. But don't mistake my willingness for blind obedience. Invaders at the gate. Ready the defenses. Notify Zira and await her orders. Figures we couldn't just walk right in. Protect me. I'm about to try something. We need to find a way to reach that lever. What are you doing? Getting us across. How did you do that? Practice. Nice work. If I ever need a lever pulled, I'll send you a mail. Are you familiar with the concept of friendly fire, Glenna? Surrender, in body and spirit. Surrender, in body and spirit. Mortals. You believe yourselves saviors, naturally. Surrender, in body and spirit. You're overloaded. Get away before you explode. Breathe your last. Mortals. You believe yourselves saviors, naturally. You seek to write the conclusion of your legend. There is no conclusion more natural than death. You're overloaded. Get away before you explode. Struggle no more. Are those tree people? They look angry. Be careful. You again. What preposterous sum have the inquest promised you for haranguing me? Wasn't the damage to the DDR enough? Oh my. Judging by your slack jaw and torpid silence, it seems I misunderstood your involvement. Please, follow me. Apologies for the golems and the gladiator. I presumed you were sent to collect a debt. I can see I was, Hasty. I'll get the door. My device was damaged in the prior chaos, so I've lost a bit of control, but I'm still quite capable. My name is Ark. We should form a mutually beneficial alliance. The odds are against our survival otherwise. Let's discuss our team strategy. You hit these creatures harder than they hit you. I'll prepare my shield. Ah, a fascinating monstrosity. Intricate. Delicately balanced. Exquisitely dangerous. Kudos, Scarlet. I'll protect you. Take cover under my shield. It has a pivotal attack configuration as well. How inventive. A wondrous design, if flawed. Its remains may prove useful. Mother always said, enervate the implements you're given. Nevertheless, well fought. Now regroup and prepare for more ferocious foes ahead. Ah, a physical obstacle to confound and demoralize the spatially inept. Good luck. Your progress is adequate. Keep moving, there are more altars ahead. This maze is ample proof that violence is your strong suit. Speaking of which, let's move forward. But first, another research experiment to overcome. It utilizes some extraordinarily deadly skills. Be ready. Hallucinations, a remarkable tactic. Stay alert. chant. Strike quickly. Don't allow it to finish channeling its attack. How did I not realize sooner that you are much too savagely competent to be hired by the inquest for debt collection? Here we are. This will be our most ambitious and lethal challenge today. But with great risks come great rewards. Now listen closely, it could save your life. The creature in there is extremely volatile. We must work together. At times you may feel that you are overmatched. You must pay close attention to my commands. Given your destructive adroitness, there may even be a chance you won't be obliterated. Go on. Given your penchant for murdering things, your mathematical chance of survival is greater than 0. Mule. Shriek. I am awake. Quickly, retreat inside my shielding. I am aware. Suffer, mortal things. The shield. Hurry. How dare you defile my birth chamber? All your fears. All your delirium. Feeding me. Suffer and die in terror. My power, my awareness, grows by the moment. I'll protect you. Take cover under my shield. I am hatred and horror made manifest. I'll protect you. Take cover under my shield. The Ouroboros turns eternally, vine and serpent entwined in me. You may die now. Stop. Your kind will not contain me. I'll protect you. Take cover under my shield. I will not be destroyed by such as you. The shield. Hurry. No. I cannot be the last of my kind. It's nearly dispatched. Put it out of commission. Roar. Fantastic work. Truly. And now it's time that I terminate our verbal contract. Your recklessness has served my purpose. I'll take the orb. You take solace in knowing your destructive exuberance has at least balanced the ledger between us. I can reconstruct the diaphanous diffraction randomizer. And you no longer have to feel guilty for derailing my mission. Now excuse me, I'm here for more than tourism and indiscriminate pillaging. You're of no further use. Stay out of my way.